So this mice, the Rebbe told that the Fabrengen that we're learning, friends. And actually not, we're learning now the Maimer that was said Shavuos morning, Tafshir Chafalef, 1961, 3 o'clock in the morning, as was the Seder. And then the next second day Shavuos was a Fabrengen. And they were told several stories in the Baal Shem Tov, and here's one of them. So this Fabrengen, the Chag Shavuos, 1961, they were told the story that the first time the musician Magid and his Mama Schwitzendorf were learning Hashgacha Pratis. Well, the Fabrengen was behamshich to the Maimed that was said first day Yom Tov. Anyway, the story that when the first time the Magid came to the Baal Shem Tov, so the Baal Shem Tov, it's a famous story, asked him to explain a certain passage of the Sefer Eitz Chaim. Eitz Chaim, of course, is the classic Kabbalah Sefer authored and by the Arizal, written by his Talmud Rebbe Chaim Vital, quoted numerous times in Tanya and so on. So the Baal Shem Tov asked him to explain a certain passage. So the Maggid started to explain it with many explanations. After every explanation that he offered, the Baal Shem Tov said, "Noch nicht das." It's still not. And after exhausting every explanation that he could give, and when he gave the final explanation, the Maggid concluded, in my opinion, this is the explanation, and if you have another explanation, on the contrary, you say it. Said the Maggid to the Baal Shem Tov. This is the first time he came, before he became his Talmud disciple and eventually successor. So then the Baal Shem Tov began to say the Eitz Chaim with such a slavos that all of the things mentioned in the Malachim and the Yechudim, the divine unities, filled the entire house, the entire room. They filled it. What he was talking about, they saw and experienced. And then the Baal Shem Tov concluded and said to the Maggid, the truth is, the explanations you said were true, but it lacked life. It lacked chayis, vitality. And the Maggid heard this, he decided he's staying. And this was his turning point to becoming, the decision to become a Talmud of the Baal Shem Tov. End of story, that ever concluded. The Be'emes, this story symbolizes the whole Chiddush of Chassidus. Before Chassidus was revealed, the world thought that tshuva is only for one who sinned and transgressed. But a tzaddik who learns Torah and does mitzvahs, especially a complete tzaddik, a tzaddik gomer, the only end of tshuva is not shaykh there. So came along Chassidus and said that whatever situation the yid is, even a tzaddik gomer, he has to be totally nullified into tshuva, as explained at length in Chassidus as we're learning. And this is related in the story here, that even though the Baal Shem Tov said to the Maggid, what you said was perfect and I cannot fault you. And you said the word and it's 100% right. But what it misses, true life and vitality, that's the inyan of tshuva. That the inyan of tshuva is not simply rectifying, that too, rectifying an error, a mistake, something that is wrong. It's got to be fixed. But the inyan of tshuva means to return closer and closer and to bring an ever deepening appreciation of vitality and experience in our relationship with Hashem, and of course that translates in our relationship with others and the spouses. So that's the union of what? Of Chassidus, a big chiddush of Chassidus. And that's expressed in this story. Okay, my friends.